This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And in first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing.
Moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. With the 10 net. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Utah offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Going with the old counter run here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Grab down the middle, it's Carter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Jukes past the defender, he's in the clear. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tailback with another carry. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Williams. Over the middle, it's Parker. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Close to the tight end. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And the Utes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
These routes, when you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down. There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Parker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Utes. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. QB keeper all the way. Breaks free. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Williams. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The receiver grabs it. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9. And the Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, ASU!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Williams. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This time, a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Players are down the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the interception, but that would be the final play of this first time. Now has our halftime update. Kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Quick juke. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And completion makes it second and short.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Utah offense takes the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Utah 7.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utes offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To throw, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. They'll run the option. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Brings her in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, ASU.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Williams. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Parker. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw testing the middle. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a look at the fourth quarter. Let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. No surprise here in the hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Williams. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Launches it deep down the left side. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Utes pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Now from the pistol formation. Grinding away on the ground. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. It'll be down near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Parker. Tackle made out at the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Utes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Now he's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, ASU.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback will take a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.